Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Upjohn. I'm a physiotherapist and I work with musicians, which is the loveliest job in the world. I've been a physiotherapist since 1983, so way back in the middle of the last century, and I started working with musicians in 2008 when I got a job at the Purcell School for Young Musicians. And it fitted very well with what I was doing. I have two children who are both musical. I'm musical, I'm interested in music and musicians, and I started to be given patients in Cambridge where I lived who were musicians. So I got more and more interested and realised the enormity of the problems that they have. So since 2008 I've been mainly working with musicians, initially just treating injured musicians and latterly working towards prevention and policy change. So it's really important for musicians to develop healthy habits during their practice and their performance, because the bottom line is we see quite a lot of playing related injuries and they're preventable, and so to give musicians and instrument teachers the tools to understand how these injuries happen, how they're preventable, and therefore how to prevent them. You know, it's a gift and it can be career saving. The role that teachers play in this is that they are the most influential person in the young musician's life when it comes to their music practice and the development of themselves as musicians. And so they will listen very carefully to anything a music teacher says in relation to their music making. And so if the instrument teachers can get it right and teach really simple principles about keeping young musicians and then subsequently older musicians well, to start from the very beginning is just so important. So we're really looking forward to welcoming you to our webinar. What I'm going to be covering is showing you a really simple framework to understand how playing related injuries arise. Therefore it will give you an understanding of how to prevent them, and then to give you strategies for overall well-being of musicians, basically thinking like a musical athlete and thinking about the demands, the physical demands on your body, and how to become more resilient and how to spot things going wrong before they go too wrong. So generally just a really lovely framework for understanding what happens about well-being and injury prevention from me. Now I'm also being joined by two of my lovely colleagues, Dr. Naomi Norton, who is a lecturer in music education at the University of York. Naomi has said that she's going to lead a discussion on the relationship between music, musicking, health, wellness and well-being, and how health, wellness and well-being may fit within the music education curriculum. So that's what lovely Naomi will be doing, and we're also being joined by Derek Avis, OBE, and he's Emeritus Professor at Trinity Laban Conservatoire. And he's formerly the Executive Director of Trinity Laban and the former Principal of Trinity College of Music. And he's going to be talking about the importance of psychology in mastering instrument performance and technique. And he's going to be bringing one of his students with him to demonstrate the work he's done with her on injury prevention.